Welcome back to the show. Well, she is one of the greatest singers of her generation. Boy, is Christina Aguilera one busy girl at the moment.
That's right. Between being a mum, coaching on the US version of The Voice and starring on the silver screen, Christina Aguilera has recorded a brand new album.
It's been 2 years in the making. The first single, Your Body, has hit written all over it.
It's about a chick that doesn't take herself so seriously, but still definitely has a mind of her own, and I can relate to that.
And look who's helped produce the album, our very own Sia.
I've been a fan of hers since 07, and that's how I sort of discovered her and got to know her. And because of, her heartfelt, just the depth of her lyrics and the emotion that she conveys, I expected her to be so serious, and she is not at all. She is a firecracker of fun.
And what about Bearing All for the album cover?
I sort of did something similar with my stripped record. I sort of posed, but it was a black and white photo. And again, it was a time of rebirth for me when I wanted to strip myself of anything and everything that didn't feel real. And that's what I did with the stripped record, coming from honest approach back then and sort of a rebirth of myself, shedding the skin from my earlier pop explosion onto the scene, Genie in a Bottle days. Had to break the mold and be myself. And here we've come full circle a decade later, greatest hits record later, where I've come into my own and truly embrace being a pop star.
Christina certainly knows how to belt out a big song. And what a career she's having. 5 Grammy Awards, over 30 million album sales, and hailed by Rolling Stone magazine as one of the 100 greatest singers ever.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down.
The first taste of the spotlight was on The Mickey Mouse Club, along with Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake.
Excuse me, what's hanky-panky?
Now, of course, she's discovering fresh talent herself.
I was like, this would be a great moment for me to just step outside of myself, take a moment, take off my artist hat, and coach and experience other people and get re-inspired by them.
And what about that acting debut in Burlesque? Any plans to do that again?
I'm interested in film. Film is something I enjoy, and I love movies, watching movies, the whole experience. But if I were to do it again, I don't think I would do anything musically driven, because I had such an amazing time on Burlesque, working with Cher, working on music that I loved. There was a lot of 20s inspired sort of music on there, Burlesque. It was so super fun playing a character. But next time, I would want to play a character that's completely outside of myself, that maybe doesn't sing at all.
And while Christina is a huge star to most of us, to 4-year-old Max, she's just mum.
He just sees me as mom, totally. Sweatpants, like the artist hat, and me expressing myself as a woman, and the need to do that is one thing that I take very seriously, and I have to as a person, as a human being, and for my fans. But then, being a mom is a completely different hat. And the only thing that might be weird is, paparazzi maybe, and why are these guys taking pictures? But he started to ham it up. The other day we were going to his soccer game, and they're following, and it's just so invasive. It's like, I'm trying to watch my kid go play soccer. I'm just like in sweats or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, they're not taking pictures of you, Mommy. They're taking pictures of me." And I'm okay, you're right, Max, you're right.
Christina's new album, Lotus, out November 16.
She's good, isn't she, Christina?
Certainly is.
Controversial character, but her music is pretty good. Her voice is outstanding.